Hello, crafters! Welcome back for the May episode of my crafting journey. Today I haven't much to show you since May was very busy for me with family stuff, with work stuff, so I have just a little bit to show you, but it will be worth it, so stick around. First of all, I have my Summertop. And I started in the beginning of May. It has a V-neck and I still haven't figured out where to put the straps exactly because it's a very loose fit. I made it a bit large and I think I have to shorten the straps a bit so it's not that low on my back and not that loose on the back, so that I can wear it at home or to work with bra, without bra. But the fiber mix of the handspun yarn is a perfect fiber for summer. It's a viscose fiber, but I sadly can't remember what exact type of viscose it is. The colorway was called Sage and is from the Regenbogenwolle. And the pattern I found for free on TikTok. And I altered it a little bit to fit my size because when she released the pattern, she made it just a one size, which was a European S to M size. That's not gonna fit for me. And I wanted to use the particular yarn, so I just switched to bigger needles and adjusted a bit as I went. And that's where I am. The only thing I need, I have to knit a few more centimeters, maybe 4 or 5, and then I can do the ribbing and then I'll be done. So that's the big knitting project of May. I have another knitting project, also with summer yarn. I have it in my to-go project bag that I made. So you can insert this here and then you can slip it on your wrist and carry it around while knitting. Maybe you saw it on my Instagram. I started this sock ribbing on my way back from the Fiber Fest in Weilheim, which we attended on the 4th of May, on Star Wars Day. And I knitted the whole ribbing. I did a double folded hem of the sock. Then I started with the pattern I came up with, and the pattern was almost done, so it was about this length already. And I decided I don't like it, so I frogged everything, started completely new with a new pattern in mind, which I still need to get to paper. But yeah, I did the ribbing again. And this is confetti yarn, which we bought last year in Weilheim, and it's from Screaming Colors. It's a cotton sock yarn, so this will be nice, short and comfy summer socks. As you probably saw, I made a little project vlog on the channel where I took you along the process of sewing this biggie, my new favorite skirt. Maybe I can show it a little bit here, or you go over to the other video. Yeah, I took an old pair of jeans. I sewed a new pair of jeans for my little one out of the leg part and out of the upper part, and made a nice upcycling witchy skirt from an old jeans and 2 old curtains from my mother-in-law. And if the weather is good, I wear it almost daily, and I'm looking forward to also take it to work when the weather decides to stay on the warmer and not the wet side. Yeah, that was the short thing about the skirt. And I have the next upcycling jeans project already in mind, so stay tuned. There also will be a little project vlog for that one. Maybe this could be a project for June. Huh. And then, before we move to the spinning section, I'll show you my cross stitching, because I wanted to stitch on my Mirabilia in May. And this is how far I've gotten. I will insert a picture of my starting point, but in total I hadn't had much time to do some stitching and crafting, but I should have been able to get at least this part down here this month, and then maybe a little bit of this one, a little bit there, but mostly it was this section down the skirt that I've done. And I'm really thinking of keeping it in the frame and just continue working on her and don't switch around that much this month. But for my plans, we come later. We talk later for my plans of the next month. So I have 3 parts for the spinning section. First of all, I finally was able to start spinning on my Turkish drop spindle that was brand new, and this is the first ever project spun on it. This is also a spindle from Regenbogenwolle, and the fiber I have on it, I'll show you the little cloud. It's a blend I've made myself. This is Swifter, I think it's lamb's wool, that I ordered from Pure Wool last year, and then I dyed it in the Kelly green, in a tealish colorway, and a blue, and then I blended the white, the teal, the black, and the green together on the hackle and made little clouds out of it. And now they're going to be spun to a lovely yarn on my drop spindle. And the spindle is so nice and small, it can easily travel around with me in my handbag, and it's sturdy made, so it will survive the handbag. The other spindle project I showed you in more detail already in the last video. I'm back. My friend interrupted. She dropped over some small tomato plants for my garden. But anyway, we were at my spindle project for my historical drop spinning. And I started the second spindle, and this is how far I've gotten in one sitting. I really like it, but I still have trouble working with a distaff, and I'm not sure if I'm made for spinning with a distaff, but maybe I should get a proper one and not that makeshift stick thing, but we will see in the future if I will get a proper distaff. Sure, of course I will. Who am I lying to? I'm gonna buy one in the future somehow. But yeah. this is what I have so far. And in the last video I showed you 2 bobbins of singles I spun on my kiwi, and I was able to ply the first skein of it. And I also already finished plying the second skein. This is currently part on the bobbin, part on the haspel. What's the English name? I'm stuck. I'm sorry. In German it's called the haspel. Where you wind a skein winder. Skein winder. It's on the skein winder parts since I started to wind it off the bobbin this morning. But yeah, if the weather outside goes from wet and rainy back to dry and sunny, I will soak it and then I can start knitting. So my current plan is to finish the Summertop in a few days and then cast on nothing new, but focus on spinning and then casting on my Odin's Creatures sweater with this yarn. So the Odin's Creatures is going to be the next big project. I probably can cast on maybe by the end of June or during June. I have to look in the pattern to see what colors I also need really quick. So if maybe I switch and start spinning the orange red and then some white, and I need some green for all the pattern parts, the color work. Maybe I do that. Maybe, oh, not maybe. So this spinning part of my crafty life probably will take over most parts of June. Since we are going on vacation next week, this part is also blocked for crafting, but I think I really will focus on spinning the yarn for this sweater so I can cast it on soon. I have really the biggest itch in my fingers to knit this sweater because I'm so in love with it. I will insert a photo so you can remember what I'm talking about. It's a lot of color work, but I love color work and I love knitting with my hand spun yarn, and I think this will be such a great, beautiful base color for the sweater, mixed with bright white, red, green, maybe some hints of yellow if I remember correctly. So that will be my big project. And of course I will knit on my travel on the go socks like every time, and I want to start the other upcycling jeans project, which will be a very short one, maybe a 2-3 day project. Yeah, what else will be on the pipe? As I mentioned, the Mirabilia is staying in the frame. We're doing very chill, very easy this June, because I have 4 fleeces to wash and dry and prep. So spinning, washing fleeces is the main goal for June and parts of July. Yeah, and to making a few plans for the Tour de Fleece that is coming in July. Maybe what I want to do, if I want to do something like Vlogmas style, vlogging through Tour de Fleece, or just making whole short videos for the Tour de Fleece, or just making shorts. I still have no plan. The only plan I have is what fiber I'm going to use for it. but that I will show you in the beginning of July. So I think that was it. It was a nice short roundup of my May crafts, and I really hope you enjoyed it. And I would appreciate it if you follow, if you give me a thumbs up, or maybe a nice maybe comment. I don't care if nice or not, just give me feedback. Or maybe some stuff you want to see in the future. And I will see you back at the beginning of July. Bye bye!